It has been 1 year, 7 months, and 5 days as of recording this since we have seen anything new regarding Spider-Man 2 for PS5. We thankfully have had different kinds of official news about the game, like Insomniac confirming its release window for fall of this year, as well as some leaked info as given to us by the actor playing Venom in the upcoming game. Tony Todd recently mentioned that the plan is for the marketing push for the game to begin heavily in August and for the full release of the game to be in the following month, September. Now, of course, that's old news. That tweet has been deleted, but let's be honest, the damage was already done. Well, maybe damage isn't the right word. I'm sure we're all more thankful for that info than anything. But in all of this time since the initial reveal, people have grown impatient, tired, and have even lost faith in the idea of the game releasing this year because of it. But I am here to say that there is no way that is happening. To put it plain and simply, Insomniac doesn't delay games. The single and most recent time I can think of would have been Ratchet & Clank the reboot that came out on PS4.
My daughter tells me you're a man who's good with his hands, Ratchet.
Sir, I swear I never...
And even then, that was only because they wanted to drop the reboot of the game alongside the release of the Ratchet & Clank movie, which is something we will never ever talk about here. I mean, seriously, think about how much Insomniac has delivered recently, announcing both Miles Morales and Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart in the same PlayStation showcase way back in 2020, delivering Miles Morales that same year, and then the following year delivering Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart without any delays whatsoever. And now they're doing the exact same thing with Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine, performing even more miracles. Alongside the worries about a potential delay of the game, there have been some rumors about the narrative and the technical aspects of the game. Most recently, a user by the name of Hip Hop Gamer on Twitter was claiming that Spider-Man 2 will, quote, build upon the world shifting from Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, also adding, quote, get ready for the next level of what a multiverse looks like in gaming. Obviously, I don't believe this, and you shouldn't believe it either. All it sounds like to me is a wild and crazy claim to try and gain some attention and traction. I mean, seriously, think about everything that they are already trying to cover in this story. We got Venom, Kraven, a heavy focus on Miles' story, and even more so on Peter's story. That's not even mentioning the numerous other villains that might show up, like the Lizard, like Mysterio, or maybe Green Goblin by the end of it. And we still gotta focus on the stuff that happened in the DLC of the first game. There's so much stuff to cover. There just isn't any room for a multiverse story within what they are setting up. Now, does it make sense that they would further develop and use the tech that they introduced in Ratchet & Clank? Absolutely, but there are other ways to do that without hopping between universes. Instantly character swapping to play as Miles, who might be on the other side of the city at any given moment, would be a way to showcase that. The only way I could see this multiverse idea being implemented into Spider-Man 2 would be a tease for it at the end of the game, but even then I think that's a bit of a stretch and maybe a bit too soon. At the end of the day, we are absolutely getting the game this year. We're even going to be getting new footage and gameplay super soon. There are tons of rumors about a PlayStation showcase happening soon. Not even just rumors about a PlayStation showcase, but rumors that this is going to be a huge showcase, and with Spider-Man 2 being their next big release, Sony's next big release, there's no doubt in my mind that it's going to have a big presence at that showcase. One that might even happen before Summer Games Fest. So if I had to guess, I think that's going to be happening sometime in May. So all we have is another month to wait. And I think along with its showtime at the showcase, we are going to be getting the official release date for the game. But we'll just have to wait and see. Bottom line, there's not going to be a multiverse story in this game. If there is, I will gladly admit that I was wrong. But I just don't see it fitting in that setting where that world is at right now. There's so many other things to build up to. I don't even think it's something that can be covered in the third game. Not that I think there's going to be a fourth, but maybe, hey, I am down. If there's going to be a fourth game, Insomniac, you let me know. I just also kind of get the sense that with Spider-Man recently, we're all leaning way too much into this Spider-Verse kind of thing. We had No Way Home, we had Into the Spider-Verse, we have it all over the comics. It just seems like it's a little bit much at this point. That's not to say that I don't like it. I always love a good multiverse story. I just think we need to focus on what we've been building up to at this point so far, and then we can start branching out into other things. Although I won't lie, all of this has sort of raised my questions because, I mean, PS4 Spider-Man is showing up in some of the Across the Spider-Verse trailers. I wonder how that works out with the canon of this world. Has PS4 Spider-Man been there? Like, are we gonna hear mentions of that? Like, I wonder how all that works. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I sincerely appreciate it. If you made it to the end here, please hit the like button. It will help me out a ton, as well as hit the subscribe button if you liked it. If you want to see more stuff like this, I'm gonna start talking about more gaming stuff like this and whatnot. So hit the notification bell along with it. Why not? But I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Again, thank you.